My last day of vacation. We're home. It's me and the kids doing some errands. But first, we're gonna grab a little lunch. Sorry for the armored car noise. Freckled lemonade.
Wait, what did you say? Freckled lemonade.
This Red Robin is in the mall. And of course they provide tablets because kids can't sit without tablets anymore. And Mace, sit down.
Boy, what is that? Boy.
King Kong. What do you say, Red Robin?
Red Robin.
Yum. And my other daughter just said, "Daddy, that man's sticking his tongue out." I was like, "What?"
Hey, you know why? These are what people are.
That man. Just for trying to be healthy, I got the wrap, the Whiskey River barbecue wrap. I've had it before and it's good, but it's certainly gotten a lot smaller. Kids cheeseburger. Is it good? Adult cheeseburger. He hasn't touched it because he's too busy on the iPad.
I didn't know it was good.
And cheese sticks.
Sticks.
Because we know what healthy eating is. We're still on vacation. It's all right. Does this remind you of anybody?
Little bags, but two bags. Who is that? It's Jeffy. I'm making Jeffy.
What, honey? I know, it's Planet of the Apes. War for the Planet of the Apes. I was thinking about something while we were eating lunch. Have you ever noticed that, at least in my experience, every Red Robin is near a movie theater? I mean, have you ever been to a Red Robin that's not close to a movie theater? I think that's like very shrewd planning. See, this mall has a movie theater, and right across the way is the Red Robin. That was very smart thinking. And the other Red Robin we have is right near a movie theater too.
Daddy, look. Dude, it looks like you're
If I ever open a restaurant, I'm going to keep that in mind. This mall has a serious pest control problem. This is why we have dinosaurs and dragons in our mall right now.
I'm gonna go to the zoo.
Okay, give me a 5. Give me a 5.
Looks like Mushu grew up.
Okay, give me a 5. Okay.
Dad, I wanna go to the zoo and see these things.
Okay. September 17th.
Every time he's about to do something and I put the camera on him, he stops doing it. Don't be camera shy. Oh, now this guy's talking.
There you go. What's your name? Okay, stop.
Dude, there's a witch.
This mall makes me really sad. Look at this. I'm sure this wall looks very familiar to a lot of people, right? But it's not what you think. Not anymore. It used to be the Disney store. But it closed up years ago. This whole mall is in bad shape. There's not a lot going on here. This used to be Sears or JCPenney's. It's all walled up. But this is some like cheap knockoff toy store now. They sell a lot of Thai stuff, Beanie Babies. But you can tell it was a Disney store. They still use the original shelving. You can even see the stuffed animal wall in the back. I don't want to zoom in because I don't know how they'll feel about me filming it, but see, same light work and rafters. It's a bummer. It really bums me out because when my son, who's 10 now, was a baby, like I'm talking just a couple months old, I actually got laid off. The company I worked for closed. Long story, but they shut down. We all got let go. And my son was, let's see, he'd been born in December. That was in April, so roughly 5 months old. And so I spent a whole summer at home, like Mr. Mom style, you know. So like at least 3 times a week, because I got stir crazy being in the house, I'd put the baby in the stroller and we just come up here and mall walk, and I'd always go to the Disney store. And so it kind of bums me out that it's closed. I mean, it bums me out anyway because I love, you know, Disney, but that was like our store, you know, that's what we did. So it's sad. And that's that baby now. That one right there running up and down the bridge. Who I told is too big to be in here, but so I have him shaky. He doesn't seem to care. Oh, there goes the train. Hello, creepy sailor dolls. I have you aboard. You're the one. I've never seen a rubber duck vending machine. Well, it's a claw. But it's just a random Coke lounge in the mall.
That's weird. Oh,
With Coke machines.
this is all, dude, this one's sold out.
Black and red couch, which is pretty cool. I'd like to have this in the basement if my basement was finished. Hey, honestly, if I finished my basement, it would pretty much look like this. I would want it to look like this, even with Coke wallpaper. And Coke freestyle. Well, it's not really Coke freestyle. 'Cause it's got bottles.
Dad, you know what I was watching? I was watching one. What never happened?
Is that a monorail? Now I really know I'm out of my mind.
Why?
I'm gonna attempt Costco. Just me and these 3. This should be fun. Okay, I forgot to actually record anything inside Costco, and I know that's disappointing to some people, so here you go. Got another light, some smoked pulled pork. Got some people coming over this weekend, so we're gonna make pulled pork. And then we got potato salad. And there you go. Aren't you excited? Aren't you glad that I told you? There's something I find very interesting about this pulled pork. It's pulled pork. It's pork. It's meat. It's pig, right? But it's important to note that it's vegetarian-fed pork. That's right. We made sure the pigs were vegetarians so that you don't have to be. All right. Well, thanks for joining us on our little afternoon excursion on this fine Friday. It's very humid here, so we're just kind of sitting in the air conditioning. We would have gone to the pool, but it looked like it was going to rain. In fact, they said there was a chance it was going to rain, and now the sun's out. It's just very windy, so I don't think we're going to do the pool. Plus, my son's got a really bad cough. I think he's got a summer cold, so probably better we just lay low and sit in the AC for a while and drink our Slurpees. I got the sugar-free sour grape, which is really good. It's a little sour though. Well, it's in the name, so you'd think you'd figure that on your own. But so I had to cut it with a little Sprite because it was just too much. It's actually really good now. It would be even better with a little bit of Bacardi. And there's none in here now, but I'm not saying that there won't be before the day's over. But it's refreshing. So anyway, that's it. Hope you guys have a great weekend. If you're watching this before the weekend, obviously. And that's it. As always, listen to Ears of Steel, the podcast. Listen to the BLT Lunch Break podcast. Go to Amazon. Buy The Cats of the Castle. I'd appreciate that. And if you have it, if you do me a favor and leave a 5-star review, I'll take 4, but I'd like 5. Most of them been 5, all but one. That one guy, but hey, give me 4, so I can't complain. I'd really appreciate it. I love you guys. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you later.
Parkour. See that frog? Screw the frog! I'm going to slide. I'm trying to go up the slide now. Go up the slide. No. Hey. See if I can fit in a ball. I can.